again. Will it be better this time? I don't know. Oh, man. Where are you? Technology today, I tell you. Gee whiz. Got 3 in the house. Don't know who it is. Couldn't see it. Troy, Toledo Jess. How are you doing, Mr. Johnson? Yep, that's much better, huh, brother? I saw my picture was all messed up and I had to change. Mr. David Bogan, Amita, hello. Barb and Dano. I don't know. Show every week's kind of tough. Put out that. Don't look too professional, does it? But I hope our friend Thomas had a good time out in Arizona. Speaking of Arizona, this weekend, I believe Hi, John. How are you doing? Pete? Mark? Craig Savageau's in the house again. I've been pretty good. But let me see. The GPA's having a gold show in Phoenix, Arizona this coming weekend. Go to there, stop by. If you run into Swiftwater, tell them hi from Flash in Your Pan, and tell them Toledo Jess and I say hi. Along with the boys over at Gold Claw, Ken and Clint. Say hi to our friends over at Gold Claw. They have the dig system. Displacement-induced gold separation. The digs unit. Stop by them. Pick up yours today. Tell them Prospecting with Ed and Jesse sent you. Jerome's here from Georgia. There's also, if you're from Washington, GPAA show in Puyallup. And so that's the weekend of the 18th, I believe. And then the Buckeye March Icebreaker meetings this weekend at the Golden Corral in Mansfield at 575 North Lexington Spring Road. And then also Southern Indiana Gold Prospectors has a meeting outing at the Gatesville General Store outside of Meadsville, that's Pennsylvania. Nashville, Indiana. Awesome, David. There's some nice stones, Jesse. My grandson really likes them. Thank you, Steve. Good seeing you here. Hey, Jeremy. How are all of you tonight? Hi, Jill. We have a visitor, a friend of mine from Houston, Texas, in the house tonight. What else? Oh, yeah, Indiana Gold Prospectors is having a March outing the 18th and 19th at Morgan Monroe State Forest. If you don't have a gold panning permit, just call them up. They'll send it off to you. Or you can even get them to email it to your phone or text you. I believe that's how Toledo Jess has it. Hi, Jill. All right. And thank you, Dennis Dayton from the Indiana Gold Hunter himself has donated some concentrates to Toledo Jess's and I demo cons. And demo cons are the cons we use when we do demonstrations. And these demo cons are going for a special cause, and that's disabled vets and, you know, veterans who have served our country, and we want to do something for them in return. As many of you know, if not all of you, in our community, in our lifestyle, there's a lot of vets. So, and you know the GPAA and the Buckeye chapter and Ohio State Prospectors Association are 100% behind our vets. Hey, Erica Franklin, how you doing, Dredge Queen? And I see my better half, Judy, is in the house. She got me this really cool coffee cup. It has 3 pioneers in it and an Indian guide. They're paddling in a river in a canoe. See? I like it. It's my new shed cup. It's my new shed cup. What else? If you want to know if you're on the West Coast, join a club, a local club, work within your state legislation to improve your mining laws. I'm going to say it if Don Finley's in the house and some of the others, Red Wilcox from Gold Strike Adventures. I don't know what the deal is between them and small scale miners, recreational prospectors. Division's division, and they want to divide us, and we need to come together. If you call it recreational, I don't. It's a lifestyle for me. Some would call it, say I'm a recreationalist because I'm not out there 9 to 5 working for a living on a dredge or underground in a mine. But it is my lifestyle, and my lifestyle is encompassed by prospecting. And if any of you know me well, you would know that. So, hey, Rebecca. Hi, Becca. My best friend in the world, Bart Burt's wife's girlfriend, whatever you want to call her, is in the house. But like I said, no matter where you are in the country or world, join local chapters, local clubs to help with what we hold dear in our community is our right to be out in creation and Mother Nature to look for precious metals and even gems, like rough gemstones, like our friends Mita and David Bogan are lucky enough to find all the time when they're out in Georgia and in the South. AKA Bart's old woman. Funny, Rebecca, funny. Thanks for joining me. But, you know, a lot of places, they want to eliminate us totally from public lands. And until I got into mining, oh shoot, my baby's 25 now, so it's been about 25 years now, is when I first found out about UN Agenda 21 and stabilized living and housing. And that's just a term of get us out of the interior and out away from the resources so the greedy peons, greedy so-called elite could have them while we're in overcrowded cities along main fairways, and we become more or less worker bees for the man. Not me. Not me. Sonny Lucas, how you doing, buddy? And I'd like to thank the OSPA for their raffle, their contest on their members-only Facebook page. I won a silver bar. While I'm thinking about that, I won a nugget from Second Chance Mines out of Canada. Can't wait to see it. Looked like a pretty nugget in the picture. So what's new? What's everyone doing this weekend? We're expecting snow and about 29 degrees. Hey, our painter Taylor's in the house. Hey, Mr. Bates, keep up the good work and get that painting done so I can get some work done. Thank you, Becca. Say hi back to Bart. Bart's one of my best friends in the world. I love him like a brother. He and I used to surf, skateboard, travel all over together. At the drop of a hat. It's like, hey, Ed, what are you doing? Oh, I don't know, Bart. Want to go to the Grand Canyon? Sure, sounds fun. When do you want to leave? Oh, what about a couple hours? Okay, I'll be ready. Let's go. Or Mexico or something like that. Taking your kids to the water park. Awesome. That sounds fun. I hope it's inside. But I used to do a lot of videotaping with Bart's VHS, and Bart's probably still into photography quite a bit, but he and I used to take a lot of pictures, and we used to do a lot of surfing videos and skateboarding videos. So I could just imagine Bart going, yeah, this seems like something Ed would do. He's into prospecting and stuff like that, so he's going to film that stuff. I could just picture him. Get out and dig that dirt. The excitement of finding something that has not been seen in hundreds, maybe thousands of years. I agree, Judy, honey, I agree. But yeah, and I'd have to do my laundry, Rebecca. But some of the best times I've had in my life was with Rebecca's other half, Bart. It's a great friend. He'll always be one of my best friends. So yeah, Dan, I hope you take some videos and get some up on your YouTube channel. With all the water and flooding and stuff in Cali, you could find some good gold. Oh, I do my laundry every Sunday, Judy. Don't give me that shit. You got me all screwed up, Bart? I see my best friend Bart Burt's in the house right now. And my beautiful daughter-in-law, Whitley Haunhorst, is in the house also. Oh, 85 degrees. Thanks, buddy. But that is Joshua Tree. Gonna head up to Ottawa while you're there, or take the tram up to the top of, what's that, Mount San Jacinto? Excellent, David. Yeah, it could be some very good diggings, Dan. Very good diggings. Mount San Jacinto. Yeah, yeah. Well, that's nice. It was pretty warm here today. Pretty windy. But like I said, it's going from fairly warm down to they're calling for snow showers tomorrow evening, which I gotta go get my new glasses in Fort Wayne. So I guess that's better than 70-mile-an-hour winds. And I don't know. Hey Barb, see if Dana wants to go play in Jennings Creek over at Joe's this Saturday. Thank you, Rebecca. But see this right here? That's about the only clean part of my shed. All of that's a mess. It's getting better, though. It's getting better because I want to use it. Oh, furnace blew out again? Well, bundle up, honey. I'll be inside here in a little bit to light the furnace. David Herring's in the house from Washington State. Make sure to tune into Prospectors Radio tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 6 o'clock Pacific, for the West Coast edition of Prospectors Radio. And I believe Kathleen Biffle has dredging up the news tonight. Trying to see how long we've been on, and it tells me 21 seconds. I know that's wrong. Can't be right. Oh, yes, it is. It's getting cleaner. She's just not out here much. Okay, well, that's very good, Rolly. I'm not going to make it to this meeting. I'll wait till the meeting at the Swank West property, March-April meeting. But I will be up at Buckabilly Sluice Box for the March OSPA meeting. Oh, the show's canceled tonight? Huh. Well, bummer. Bummer. Let me see. Sonny, where's April's OSPA meeting? Yeah, April's. At the Double D? Okay, thank you. Okay, thanks, Dan. Hey, Thomas, how was your trip to Arizona? Find much Arizona gold? Hi, Tony Collins. Well, nonetheless, Thomas, I hope you had a good time. I look forward to watching your video. I know you posted it. Good night, Rebecca. Take care. Love you and Bart. See you when I see you. Keep saying, posting pictures. Are you still in Arizona right now, Thomas? Going to the show? Well, welcome back, John Shaw. John Shaw also does gold panning demonstrations for disabled veterans. So I'd like to publicly give John Shaw a thank you and that a boy and a pat on the back. I thought about you last night, John. I was watching a Terry Carter video on YouTube and some other videos about treasure and a John Shaw came up in it. Or actually, I was reading an article on YouTube or on Facebook about the Arabia steamboat that went down in the Missouri River, and they found it in a field, and John Shaw was one of the captains. That's it. You might have seen the article. I shared it on my page. So the show's canceled tonight. I picked up a whiteboard today, so I'm trying to think about using that somehow in presentations or demos and whatnot. I also picked up some more suction hose for my project. See you later, Troy. Have a good one, Mr. Johnson. I'll see you up at Buckabilly's. That's a good idea, Jesse. Since he does all that in Texas, we got a few Texans in the house tonight. I like that. Coast to coast, coast to coast. North coast, south coast, east coast, west coast. Good night, Sonny. See ya at Buckabilly's. Keep that silver nice for me. Keep it nice and safe. Hit the creeks, that's right. Well, my friends, my clock's still telling me I've only been on for 21 seconds. I have no idea how long we've been on. Oh, 23 minutes and 47 seconds, 48 seconds. That ain't bad. That ain't bad. Yeah, I had technical difficulties at first. Something in my settings, my phone wouldn't automatically move, so I had to fix it, bring it back up. So I forget, swivel, whatever. But it hasn't been a real bad winter like 2 years ago, thank goodness. But I've been working inside a lot this winter. Patrick Moore, how you doing, Patrick? How you doing, buddy? And Wendy? I'm really anxious to get out on the river. Barb, Dano, I'll call him tomorrow after work on my way home. Well, I think I'm going to call it a night tonight. I was kind of unprepared. I think about it all week, and I still was unprepared. I have other things to do too, though. But thank you all for joining me here in my shed on Facebook Live in the Shed with Ed, Shop Talk Live. May you always have a flash in your pan. Gee whiz. May you always have a flash in your pan, and yes, I'm going to say it. You know what I always say. Maybe one day, too, I'll see you on the river. Good night, y'all.